What's going on, everybody? Joseph Mugen here, and this is NBA Top Shot 101. And this is a part of a series that we're doing here called the Mugen Market Watch. And today I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm looking for when I'm looking at undervalued moments. I'm looking at counts, of course. And player tiers. So as you can see right now on the website, I have queued up 4 players that um, I consider up and coming. Most people also consider up and coming players, and comparing the prices to find value. As we all know, we did just have packs that are being released at the moment, and I think that's why the prices are at where they're at. But even with that, though, you can still find undervalued moments, and you can even use a strategy to even on higher tier moments as well too. I use it for the more common moments, just because that's where my budget is at. But all right, so let's get into this video. All right, so as you can see, I have Cube, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Zion Williamson. Those are probably the more popular up-and-coming players. And like I said, you can also do it with other players like Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, I would consider also in the same tier. Even what's Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, anybody that hasn't been in the league for more than 5 years, I would consider up-and-coming players. So with that said, let's look at these guys here. You know what? I might just add Jason Tatum on here as well too. I think I should be able to fit him on there, and then that way we can compare those players real quick, and then we can see where the value is at. All right, so we have Trae Young, Jason Tatum. All right, so right now Luka Doncic sets the market for these guys right now. He's the more popular guy. So we're going to look at his 15,000 elite count and his 7,500, I believe, which I don't see it, but I know that one's quite expensive. Maybe I might have gone over my head having 5 players here because it was just a little bit easier. But let's just go by his 15,000 count here. His is sitting at 466. Trae Young is sitting at 104 with his 1,500 count from Series 2. 15,000 count, I apologize. We have Ja Morant sitting at 219, Zion sitting at 490. So as you can see there, as someone sets the market, Luka's at 466 and Zion's at 490. So actually Zion's been balling out of control. There might be I think he's like 60 plus percent in the paint, dropping a 30 plus points. And there's rumors that he might be in the slam dunk contest. It'll be cool to see him in there. And he's already a brand, and he's starting to live up to the hype, and it reflects in his prices. And now that there's more people that are in the market, now these things do start to matter as far as play, and for newer people that are getting into the market. If you want to try to get, now, yeah, if you want to get into, if you're newer, these are things that you might want to consider, especially if you're on a budget. So, for example, Zion's setting the market right now for these up and coming players. Let me see if I can find here's Jason Tatum right here at 122. He's been doing pretty good too, but we're just looking at the 15,000 count. And then Ja Morant's been okay. I think he's undervalued right now. And yeah, that we're just gonna go straight to that. The guys that I think that are undervalued. I think right now Trae Young is highly undervalued at 104. I know their team is not performing. He didn't even make the All-Star. That's probably a reason why Jason Tatum's moments are up too. He's been playing pretty well, and their team is not even 500. But with that said, though, he did make the All-Star. Him and Jaylen Brown, and Trae Young didn't. Even though I think Trae Young didn't. Then if he did, I didn't hear about it. And like at his 15,000 count at 104, and then you're looking at his 7,500 count. You're at 243. So when you're comparing it to Luka, you might think, unless you just really, really like Luka, then you might just grab him. Or if you really, really like or believe in those certain players, but sometimes there might be a lot sometimes you just have to be a little bit more logical. Like, all right, maybe I might be able to flip this Trey Young when it goes up, and then try to grab that Luca later, or wait till the Series 3 Lucas come out if you're under budget. But at least you can find where there's value with like the same tier players, and right now their performances are actually really reflecting that play. So I think Ja right now is still doing rather well. I mean, I think that he's underpriced for 219 compared to the other guys. And this is just as far as price comparison. Because if you look at it, Jason Tatum's at 122. And then let me see if I can find these 7,500 moments, 7,500. Yeah, look at Zion. Here's a 7,500. He's at 713. Ja's at 400 there. And then let me see who else are we looking at. I mean, I know Lucas is probably in the thousands. His 7,500 moment. Yeah, here's his number. I don't think he has a 7,500 moment, Luca, because this is his. Yeah. So then that also inflates this as well too, just because it's more rare, and I don't think he has a 7,500 moment. But yeah, that's how I would find value. I think that right now Trey is a good buy. I actually just, I mean, I wouldn't say a good buy, and I wouldn't say go buy it, but I think it's good value there. Jason Tatum, I think, is still pretty good. You guys have to, you guys have to, and ladies have to consider that these guys play in the East, so and there is that new play-in bubble or whatever that they, I don't know, play-in something, play-in tournament. And they also, oh, you know what? Also look at their schedules too. They just released the second half of the NBA schedule, so that's something to consider as well too. Maybe the Hawks have a harder schedule coming up, but Trey Young, he's averaging almost 30 points per game. I know their team is not doing that well, but they're in the East. Even with Luca, I think with Luca, I think Luca, he just wins because I mean, he's at a high price just due because he's a very popular player, and he shows that he can be. I think that he can be the best player on a championship team. I mean, if you don't agree, let me know in the comments. Zion's been balling out. That's why his prices have been reflecting that. But look at right now, Ja and Trey's looking really good right now for me as far as value, because it's like naive. It's like if you can buy two Jaws right now for one Zion, and when it goes up, you can flip that. You can buy maybe four Trey Youngs right now. Flip those. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, like some things that as far as value buys at the moment, because some players are just too expensive at the moment. To get into a Zion is just way too expensive, but you can always strategize differently. And that's what I would do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Just a quick video here on finding value as far as when you're looking at players to make or moments. And you can also do this with like the higher tier guys as well too, and also higher tier cards as well too, by just using the quick, you just look at the count numbers, and then that's how you would compare. But other than that, thank you for watching. Just Joseph Mugen with Mugen Market Watch. Like, subscribe if you thought that this video brought you any value, and also hit the bell notification button so you can get notifications when I make videos, because I do make these videos every day. All right, I'm out. Peace.